probably a little bit over 4 months ago, I saw a trend, okay, that I'd seen before, okay? And so I want to make this perfectly clear to you guys. When I saw this trend start to happen, it's something that was happening back in 2008, I think it was, in which I noticed that kind of the gas prices were starting to creep up. Okay, and I watched it for a minute and I said, wait a minute, hold on. This is getting ready to repeat 2008. And so we started preparing back over 4 months ago for what's happening right now today, okay? So I didn't wait until everything was 100%. I was for sure, because of experience of having seen this happen before. And that's one thing, you know, I got more gray hair than I had back then, but boy, still got it up here. And so when I seen that trend happening back then, and we were able to catch hold of that trend and put together a program based on these gas prices or whatever, we were doing $200,000 a week at our highest point, $200,000 a week with that program, okay? And so when I saw history, in a sense, repeating itself, okay, we jumped in, we started preparing. A lot of people was like, what are you talking about gas? Well, you know, at that particular point in time, because gas wasn't really outrageous. But again, I knew what I saw was just a mirror of what I'd seen in the past. So we basically were building an ark in the middle of the desert and saying, okay, there's going to be a flood, guys. Trust me, the flood is coming. Okay. And so what I can tell you right now is that it's starting to rain. Okay. All right. We have put this stuff together in such a way that when I tell you that I am seeing, okay, what I am seeing is literally the beginning points that program we did in 2008. It started when it started to move, okay? I'm starting to see that parallel movement, okay? I'm telling you, I've seen it's clear as day because I know what to look for and I remember how it played out, okay? And so basically what that means is when I see that, I see another moment in time where we're doing $200,000 or more a week because this program that we just put together, OurGasClub, it is way more robust. And it's, if the first program that we did in 2008, that was like elementary school. This is like Harvard level stuff we're doing here, okay? You know, the basis of the program is such that you're always going to have word of mouth. That's always going to be strong. But if you can take word of mouth, normal word of mouth, and combine it with real marketing tools, real marketing things that people can do, even people without any kind of skill set. They can't explain nothing to nobody. They can't do a presentation. They don't even know what to say to people. If we can help those people to be able to be successful with our sticker program and our postcard program, then we have literally created a situation where anybody can become a member with us, okay? And from that membership, be able to, number one, save money, okay? I'm gonna talk about that in a moment because we hadn't really talked about that. And I wanna make this perfectly clear how this program is set up and designed as an affiliate program, okay? So anybody can come and be successful with us. And the key to it is that because the prices of gas are so high, people are hurting, okay? People are in distress. And when you find people in distress are hurting and are uncomfortable, if you offer that person a hand or a place that they can go and for some kind of relief, okay? If you can provide that for people, that is a recipe for wealth. I've seen it with my own two eyes and I know what it looks like. I know how it starts. I know how just the feeling is, and that is happening right this moment. It is happening right now. And so I'm super excited because you got to know, if you think about the best times of your life or whatever it was in your life that was just amazing, and you say, man, I want that again. I want it again. But the situation, the condition, you know, is, you know, you're looking for that right conditions. So you say, okay, you know, it ain't right, it ain't right, it ain't right. And so you just keep it in the back of your mind. And so all of a sudden, boom, you see the conditions that you saw, that you were part of before. And so you know what's coming. And that's just why, like, you know, we work so much day and night for these past 4 months. Like, you couldn't believe, you literally couldn't believe how much I'm on the phone, how much I'm designing stuff. I had Stan on the phone today, and we were going back and forth. And he said, we asked me a question. I said, let me design it for you right quick. And I went right to the computer and designed it, and put it, and you send it to him or whatever. And so I'm just really excited about what's going on. I wanted to get that message across to you first, that what we seen back in 2008 is lining up right now to what we're getting ready to do. And that is generate a tremendous amount of money. The difference in the way that we have built this company and any other company that you have ever been a part of is that with the way we put it together is, again, we didn't go and get some big investor and say, okay, we want to build this project out. We know we need capital to do it. Give us $1 million and we're going to give you this percentage of what's going on, okay? We didn't do that, okay? What we did was we went to you guys and we said, okay, guys, this is a platform we're trying to build, okay? We don't know what the hell we're doing, really. You know, it's going to take some time. It's going to take, you know, you guys are going to have to come in and work with us. And some of the buttons you push ain't going to work, okay, right away. But we're going to figure this thing out, and we're going to put something together that we can all be proud of. And in return for doing that, I'm treating you as the $1 million investors, okay? So that the money on the table that we have, instead of it going into somebody's pocket, some millionaire's pocket, is going to you guys, okay? And that is not anything that you've ever had. I'm not, well, yeah, they say never say never. I'm saying never, because companies just don't operate this way because it's hard. It's much more difficult to build a company and fund it from your customer base, okay? It's almost impossible to do. Matter of fact, I've never heard of another company doing that. Most companies always have some investment capital that allows them the time, the research and development to build a team and all these things in order to be able to come up with a platform that has the chance to generate untold amounts of money, okay? And so what made this really work again is you guys, and the fact that we have a team that's been together for years, okay? So that trust is there. We work hand in hand, even, you know, and we help each other out. We make sure that everybody, is looked out for. I'll tell you a funny story here where this was sometime, I think, last week. Normally me and Fred, we work all day long, you know, and he works out of his apartment. And so I'm working at home. And so I call him on the phone and I can't reach him. So Fiona's trying to reach him. And so all day passed until it was like close to 5 o'clock. We like, okay, I said, Fiona, you need to just go by his house, his apartment, and check on him because, you know, this is unusual for him or whatever. And so I, you know, so I told her how to get to his place or whatever. And so she puts like on the camera and stuff where I can see live what's going on. And so I told her to stop at his truck and feel the hood, see if it's hot or whatever, you know. And they feel the hood and it's cold. So then they're walking up to his door, because they had to park kind of around the corner, and they're walking up to his door, and there he is standing up there smoking a cigarette with the door wide open. And so we like, man, we thought you was in here dead or something. You know, I didn't call this apartment complex. Actually, can somebody go over this apartment and look? You there, Fiona?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
You can quite discuss.
If this was a sitcom, guys, you guys wouldn't believe the stuff that we go through here. But he's such a very valuable member to our team and stuff, and we love him like family. So and if you ever meet him, he's a very interesting guy. If you ever talk to him, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, I said all that to say that we have a team already, and that's what really makes this thing work. It's the fact that we didn't have to go out and find talent, because we already had talent. Okay, and so we're able to do some things that most companies just really couldn't do without having a multi-millions of dollars, okay, to pull off. All right. Now, here's how this thing is going to play out, based on some conversations that we've had, and how I've had a chance to take a look at the whole picture and put it together in such a way that it's very, very profitable for everybody involved. Okay, number one, what's going to happen here shortly, we are adding a payment processor to our website. And what this payment processor is going to do is it allows us for you to be able to use a debit card or a credit card to join and make your purchases or whatever. What we're doing now, once that payment processor is in place and people are able to come in and easily make that process of joining us easy, it's going to be where it's not longer going to be free. It's going to be $19.95. Okay, now $19.95. That is a one-time payment that they can make, and they will get a lifetime membership to our discount savings program. Okay, that discount savings program is very, very powerful, and for $19.95 to have access to it for a lifetime access to it. Log into your back office, click on it, open it up. You're looking for a hotel, I challenge you to do this. Go put in a hotel that you on the internet, call them up, get a price. Go into your back office portal, okay? Find that same hotel, put in the same days, and I guarantee you it'll be cheaper. I'll bet you that it'll be cheaper, okay? Because it is. I use it all the time. Same thing if you want a discount on a rental car or whatever, you can find that in your back office portal. If you want a discount on amusement park tickets or whatever, and this is stuff that I've used. If you want a discount on insurance, I guarantee you that you go into your portal and you put the information in there, you're going to see that these are real discounts that can save you hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands of dollars, okay, for $19.95, all right? And I didn't say a month. I'm saying $19.95 for a lifetime membership, all right? And that's going to come with what we call our standard membership, okay? $19.95. But what happens is, now you talk to somebody and say, hey, look, man, we have a discount program that's as good as better than anything on the internet, and it's $19.95 one-time payment, and you get a lifetime membership in it, okay? Well, that's a value that's hard to say no to. So a person says, okay, I'll do $19.95. Well, what happens now is that they have walked through the door. And if they never go any further, that's okay with us, because we know a percentage of people will say, well, wait a minute, let's go to the next level here. I'll tell you what that is. All right. But when they come in $19.95, what happens now is that you earn a commission of $4. Okay, you earn $4 from that. Remember when you brought people in before for free, you got $1. Okay, well now instead of $1, you make $4. So you make 4 times as much money when somebody signs up now. Okay, but we're not done yet. What happens next is that if you have a 24-hour bonus clock going, all right, instead of $4 when somebody signs up, you make $8, okay? Now that's a big jump from making a $2 to $8 with a 24-hour bonus clock, okay? So it's very important to understand that it's a much, much larger piece of the pie for you guys. And we've added so much value to it that $19.95 for somebody to come in the door to have access to discounts, it is literally impossible for them to take a loss on their $19.95 if they use any discount that's there. If they ever stay in a hotel or book something or whatever, go to the movie theaters, whatever it is, you know, over the course of a lifetime, it literally is no brainer that this is something that I think everybody should have discounts instead of paying full retail for everything, okay? And that's what OurGasClub will provide for a person for their life, okay, for literally $19.95. All right, now, the next thing that happens is the people that you bring in, and when they pay the $19.95 to join, you get $4 or $8. Now, when those people, okay, turn around and they refer other people, you get an override, okay? And that override is $4, okay? You get a $4 override. So again, if you told a bunch of people about it, they told a bunch of people about it, you get $4 on each one of those people that came in through the referral of somebody you referred, right? Now, what's cool about this is the next phase is something that I put in here because it's really an opportunity to create a situation where the goal is to build a residual income, okay? And so instead of having one level of residual income, we're gonna have two. So you know the next level in our membership go from standard to senior, a senior member, okay? Now what happens as a senior member is we say to you, okay, you wanna be a senior member? Now it's going to be $19.95 per month to be a senior member, okay? Per month to be a senior member. And as a senior member, when you pay your $19.95, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you some email leads, okay? We're gonna give you some email leads that will show up in your back office. And then you can then take those email leads and then you can promote OurGasClub to these leads. You can promote anything you want to because these leads are your leads, okay? And so every time you pay $19.95 a month, you get these leads, email leads that we're going to supply to you, okay? And you build them up month after month after month, and you then have a product that you want to introduce, you have a list already, okay? Because we supplied those leads for you. You purchased them from us, and we supplied them to you. So that makes you a senior member with us, okay? Now, as a senior member, you qualify for 40% commission, okay? Now, let's talk about this 40% commission. Somebody comes in and makes a purchase in their back office or something, not a membership, but a purchase of products, okay? Anything that we may have, product-wise. They make that purchase, you get a 40% commission, okay, 40%. Now, that's a pretty big percentage here. And so, but you must be a senior member or the next level up member in order to get that 40%. In other words, if you just pay $19.95 and you are a standard member, okay, and you bring somebody in, and that person, you'll make the $4 commission on them, no problem there, or whatever. But if that person turns around and goes spends $300 on a business builder pack, you're gonna lose the $120 commission, okay, that 40% commission, because you are not at least a senior member, okay? So that's clear right there. Senior member is $19.95 a month. You get, with that, you'll get a 24-hour bonus clock, okay, which is really worth it, that by itself, 24-hour bonus clock. Every month you make that payment. And it's going to also give you the leads so that you will have them on a list in your back office that you can use to market anything. And a lot of people, see, one of the other things that's different about us is that most every other company, they want you just to market their stuff, okay? They just tell you, okay, well, I've seen companies that would terminate you if they seen that you were marketing somebody else's stuff. Well, that is ridiculous, okay? I cannot fathom the idea of what kind of egomaniac would have a company like this, a home-based, basically company to help people make more money, but stop them from making more money unless they make it with your company. That's crazy. I mean, that's literally crazy. But if you've been around this industry at all, at any point in time, you know what I'm telling you is true. They don't want you doing this. And so I've seen companies where they tore themselves apart because people were being evil and turning in people or lying on people saying, oh, I seen their name working over here at this company here. And then the people get a termination letter and they lose all their income. And now they cry and upset and mad and you know, ready to fight. And I've seen it happen. All right. To me, it's a stupid rule, and that's not how we operate. I want you to have as many streams of income as you can find. And if I find them too, I'm gonna tell you about them. And so we need as much money. I was talking to somebody today, a truck driver, and he said, you know, that he had this one stream of income from his truck. He said now that it is cost him more to pick up a load and deliver it to where he actually loses money, okay, after the dispatch people take their 20%. So he said, if he have a load that'll pay, he's driven to a location because he had gas in his truck that he purchased for one price, so he can make it to the location or whatever and still make a profit off that load. But now he have to go home. So he said normally he would get a load to take home and he'd make some more money on the ride home. He said, but the way it is today is the gas price is going up so quickly that if he takes on this load and takes it home, by the time the amount of gas it take him to carry the load home, he was better off leaving the load there and just getting his truck back home because he said it actually cost him money in gas to carry that load, and the job didn't pay enough to cover it. And he had to recover the difference. Isn't that amazing? So I said, well, you know, you need multiple streams of income, you know, and he was like, yeah. And I told him, I said, you know, when things are good, you have to start thinking about this kind of stuff and preparing yourself, because if you're not, you know, when things go bad, they can go bad. And I'll tell you a story about that too, right quick. And I don't want to be long tonight, but for so many years, I mean, well over probably 30 plus years, everything I did was a home run. I'm talking about, you know, from when I was very young, everything that I touched, everything I did was just knocked it out the park, home run. And, you know, I mean, when I was like 20 years old, I was doing maybe $15,000 a week. And I was just a very young man. And so, you know, as I grew up with all the success all around me everywhere, I didn't understand the world. Okay, I thought everything was super easy, you know, and I thought, I remember thinking like, I didn't know what stuff cost. I would just go to the grocery store. I would just grab stuff, you know, throw it in the basket, whatever. You know, I go to the store, I grab something, throw it in, you know, whatever on the counter. I never looked at prices. I didn't care about that kind of stuff. But I remember saying something to myself back then. I said, you know, Troy, one day this might stop. One day, but then I was like, nah, this will never stop. You know, and then sure enough, I went through a tough, very difficult time, very, very difficult time, where I was in California and went broke in California. And so anyway, I'm saying that to tell you that life is like this, okay? It's ups and downs here, okay? And so So as difficult as it may be right now and such, whatever, we're here. I'm sharing with you that we're getting ready to do this. Okay, we're getting ready to do this. And so when we do this, I'm going to come to you guys and I'm going to talk to you the way that I would want somebody to speak to me, okay, that's making money, okay? Because there are certain things that we will need to do when you're making money or whatever in order to secure and make sure that you're always in a good position, okay, when it comes to money, because that's just the way the world works. And I'm experienced enough today at my age to be able to share a lot of information with you. You know, how to handle family and friends when you get money, you know, how to set up situations that generate cash flow for you. You know, would take a ton of money to do some of these things if you had a knowledge base, somebody willing to help you. And that's what we have here at our club, our gas club, okay? And I look at it like that, as a club where we're sharing information with each other, and we're inviting other people to become a part of our club and be a part of this infrastructure. And let's build something huge that you know, I mean, just think about it, guys. If with 10,000 platinum members, that's $80 a month. What is that? $800,000 a month. You know, that's $800,000 a month. And so, you know, it can be done. And 10,000 is not a lot of people. 10,000, many of you have been parts of programs or whatever that had 50, 60, 70, the list of 80,000 people that I have. That organization built that program, that platform, put in 80,000 people in 45 days, okay? And so we're talking about 10,000 people here, okay? Just to give you an idea of how powerful it is, this kind of stuff is, all right? And if you're positioned right in it and the company is breaking bread with you, then there's wealth to be made, okay? There's wealth to be made, okay? So the platinum program, what's gonna happen with that, okay? I said we have two things happen, okay? First of all, these changes that I'm telling you about, going from 0 to 1995, that was supposed to happen like tomorrow, okay? But we will not have our payment processor in place tomorrow. So I'm pushing this back a week, all right? Pushing it back a week. And like I told y'all, I ain't in a big hurry. You know, the goal is to get this thing done right before we start promoting this to the 80,000 people, because what we want is when these people start coming, we want this transition to be smooth. We want to be fast and on point, so they're not having to wait around and this and that. Any kind of problems, we want to smooth everything out before we do this promotion. Because I have a feeling when people hear about what we're doing, they see it, and they come and they become part of this thing, what's going to happen then is going to start gaining momentum, and it's just going to, you know, take off, okay? Again, I've seen it happen before, so I know what it looks like. And I'm telling you, that's how it plays out. So what happens is when we have the ability then, and we switch everything over, what you're going to see is that those of you who are platinum before the deadline, okay, and I'm moving the deadline back to next Wednesday, okay, to next week Wednesday, all right. If you're platinum, okay, you have the ability, as a platinum, we're going to take each monthly payment that you have made, okay, with us, platinum membership payment, and we're going to give you a position in our company-wide website when people come, our rotator, okay? So let me explain this to you. Right now we have about 5,000 people plus in our system. Well, a large percentage of those people did not come in from a referral, okay? They just came to OurGasClub website and signed up, okay, underneath the company. A large percentage of people signed up underneath the company. And what I'm sharing with you is that as part of my gift to my platinum members is that the company will no longer, okay, take people in, allow people to join under the company. they will join underneath one of you platinum members. So there are platinum members in our system who've made monthly payments. Some have made payments in advance, because here's what happens. If you made monthly payments from January up until whenever, okay, those payments will get you a position in the rotator. So we have people come in and do 6 months in advance payments, okay, 12 months, even 24 months, 19 months in advance, okay? Now, why would they do that, all right? Well, number one, they know that if they do 24-month advance payment, this is money over 2 years they were going to pay anyway as a platinum member. They're just saying, okay, here it is all today in one lump sum, and I don't have to make another payment for 24 months. But I still get 24 positions in that rotator, okay, 24 positions. So now when the next person come in, they get a bigger piece of that pie that comes in and joins that was really meant for the company that is now going to the platinum members, all right? So the next thing that happens is that they get 90 postcards times 24 months or 12 months or whatever. So they get the postcards, not every night, every 30 days. We package the postcards up. How many are they supposed to get? 1,000 postcards or whatever the number is. And we can send them 1,000 postcards with postage. Without postage, with mailing labels, okay? So now, they were going to pay for this over a year. They got it all at once. So now, not only do they earn money from the people who join the spillover of the company, but they send out the postcards. So that gives them a double whammy. It's like literally catching two birds with two birds in a bush, whatever, because you get the same number of postcards or whatever, and actually you get the postcards that you can send out, okay, to the prospects, and we supply the mailing labels. Instead of stretching it out over a year or 6 months, you get it all right there, right at the beginning, okay? But there's another thing you get. You get a bonus clock, okay, for each month. Now, bonus clock is very, very valuable, because what happens is that allows you, when a person comes in and joins, instead of you getting $4, you get $8, okay? So if you get smart and you kind of have people that you're talking to or whatever, say, okay, guys, I want y'all all to come in on Friday. Okay, and so you get everybody to come in on Friday or Monday or Wednesday, it doesn't matter what day, okay? And then you take a 24-hour bonus clock and boom, you toss it in there. And so now every time one of them join, you're getting $8, $8, $8, $8. Like I say, there's a way to do this stuff. And I'm the kind of person, I'm gonna share with you how to make the money, because I want you to make the money, okay? And so the only way you're gonna learn is to listen, okay? Because I'm gonna share it with you. I'm gonna tell you, most companies won't tell you that. Most companies would have never given you the company spillover. Most companies won't do that. That I've seen companies do it before, but it's very, very rare, okay? And even the ones that do it, I don't believe they do it 100%. I believe they probably give out 50% of leads and have their people getting 50% of leads. They do some stuff like that. But because I've seen it all. Okay, so anyway, let's recap, all right? The standard member comes in for $19.95, one-time payment. They get lifetime membership to our discount savings program, which will easily save them money on any kind of shopping, any kind of hotel, any kind of anything that they're gonna need. They can literally get money, save money on those types of things, okay? And so what happens after that is they now have an opportunity, if they decide, to just become a senior member, okay? And as a senior member, what happens is they will decide to say, I want to do $19.95 per month, okay? Because some people, to do platinum for $79.95 a month, that might be a bit much for them. So we have a middle of the road for $19.95 per month, which is, a person can accept that. But what happens now is that everybody on your that you bring in every month, they make their payment. Instead of you getting $4 one time, you get it $4 every month off of everybody you refer. Okay, so that can be a very big number of people right there. And then you can decide, okay, well, you know what, this is big enough. Let me become a platinum so that I get these. I can get me some 24-hour bonus clocks or what have you, and just, you know, whatever you want to do, handle your business, because that triggers when you're platinum. Now, what happens is you get the overrides, okay? And the override on 1995 is $4. So again, if you refer somebody, if you refer Mary, and then Mary go out and tell John, okay, well, John now comes on board, Mary makes either $4 or $8, and your override, if you're platinum, is $4, okay? But let's say that it happens that John comes and buys some business cards or whatever. Mary, if she is not at least a senior, she won't get 40% commission on it. But if she's a senior or platinum, she'll get 40%. But if you're a platinum, you get a $15 override, okay? On the monthly payment, another platinum member, Mary brings in a John and he's a platinum member. Every month he makes his payment, okay, Mary's gonna make $10 off of him on that payment, a monthly payment if you do month to month, and you're gonna get $15 override, right? So we built it that way because it is, if somebody that you personally refer, then it behooves you to help them to, you know, show them how to send a postcard out if they don't know how to send a postcard out. You know, explain to them, you know, what's going on and how they might want to move up to platinum or what have you, because it's going to benefit you, okay? And in often cases, by helping them, it benefits you tremendously to help them. It's not a small piece of, you know, literally you, on a monthly payment, you get more off of that payment from helping them than they would get from it, okay? So you have a very big piece of the pie in that situation, okay? And again, we built it that way because we want to emphasize team building because, you know, a lot of people, what happens is they'll sign people up and then disappear, okay? And that's one of the big things with MLM, you know? People sit around and wait for somebody to build something for them. And what I'm sharing with you is that with affiliate marketing is that we give you the marketing tools to use it to build so that you don't have to build it, try to build it by selling stuff yourself. But if you do nothing at all, you don't mail it out or do anything, you're never going to make any money. That's why people are okay with affiliate programs, because in order, you have to earn it, okay? You have to earn it. There's no free rides with affiliate marketing, all right? And so what we're doing with the mail out of the postcards that we talked about is we give you the labels, and the labels are addressed right now to go to people in California where they're paying $6 or $7 a gallon. And it's probably going to go up higher than that. Okay, how much money these people are paying, because we know in this particular geographical area, these people are paying some of the highest gas prices in the country. And so the people that we targeted are home-based business people, all right? So again, now we have, like I said, the big thing is when we launch this thing, we're gonna launch it to 80,000 people, okay, that came into an opportunity in 45 days. I helped them with that particular program in order to try to manage it or whatever, provided them information, didn't charge them a penny for it. But because I helped them, you know, they gave me the list. And so we're able to communicate with these people in order to offer them an opportunity to join us. And again, what I like about the list is that if they built that quick, that means that there's some leaders in there who were really kind of pushing it. So they come on board with us. We don't need, you know, we got 2, 3, 4, 5,000 out of the 80. That's enough for us to take us to the next level, okay? Yes, it really is. It doesn't take as much as you think. But bottom line is, If you are part of this company right now, and we're still free to join, you can still join for free. And whatever it is that we have, okay, you will maintain it. You'll be grandfathered in, okay? So nothing, when we turn on the price to join, well, you're already a member. So you don't have to pay it to join because you're already a member, okay? Remember that, okay? If you are a senior affiliate, all right, you will remain a senior affiliate. You don't have to do the $19.95 a month to be a senior affiliate because if you are a senior affiliate already, I'm not going to take that away from you. Okay, I'm not going to take that away from you. And if you are a platinum affiliate, then nothing changes at all. Okay, nothing changes. Okay, but this is the big, big but. Okay, if you never listen to anything I say, listen to this. When it comes to the idea that you can pay up in advance, okay, of however many months you want, tell me, and I'll send you an invoice to pay. So you say, hey, I want to pay up 3 months, I want to pay up a year, I want to pay up 2 years, whatever it may be. And because we're giving you a position in the rotator for that, what I'm here to tell you is that position in the rotator, okay, you could be in there 15, 20 times or whatever, okay? Whatever, how many months ahead you pay, all right? And you don't have a monthly payment for that whole period of time. And because we're going to give you the postcards, just like you would if you paid it every month, for you to use that as marketing as well. And you get that many bonus clocks all in one lump sum. That's a very powerful thing. Because what happens to the people who come in after the deadline, okay, what's going to happen for them is I am going to allow them to come into the rotator, but it's going to be different. I want you to understand the difference. Let's say that they pay up for a year, okay? All right, whereas you pay up for a year, you're in the rotator 12 times, okay? If they pay up for a year, they're going to be in the rotator 6 times, okay? 6 times, all right? Is how we're setting it up, all right? And so they won't have nearly as much leverage as you have because they came in a little late to the game or whatever. And the reason that we can let them in is because I ran the numbers on it, okay? And I know that the percentage of people, the vast majority of people come in and do the minimum. I showed you, I made a mention of this. I say, when I talked about the mice and the fox and the lions, I say, you have the mice, and that makes up, the mice and the foxes make up 80% of the organization, really 90%. And ain't but 10% of the people lions, okay? And so if you're a lion and you are operating as such right there, that 90% is always going to be there. That 90% is always going to be there, period. You're never going to have 100% lions. It's just never going to happen. So we can open up for when you run across a lion or you're building a business and you have a lion or whatever, we should let them in, you know, to feed with us, okay? Let's let them in. Let's not keep them out. Let's let them in because 99% of the time, a lion finds another lion, okay? And so the more people like that we have, lions that we have in this business, the faster this business is going to grow. There are people that can come into this door and inside of 30 days, put 5,000, 10,000 people in this business. There are people out there like that, okay? You know, and so when they come across, we want to let them in. We don't want to exclude them, okay? We want to let them in and say, boom, okay. Now, the fact that you got in and your situation is a little bit different because we are basically saying to you, we appreciate you, okay? And so for our appreciation, we're going to give you a one-to-one return on your monthly payments. But then we're going to say, hey, you know what? We'll give you a 2-for-1, okay? Which is still fabulous, outstanding, you know, because most companies would only give you 1, period. And then, so if you sign up, did a 12-month in advance, you just don't, you get one turn in the rotator, and you literally don't have to make another payment for 12 months. We're saying we give you 6 in the rotator, and you don't make another payment for 12 months. Now, another reason we're doing it is because when you run across a person like that and that opportunity is there, well, that increases your income from that. You know, it increases because we pay you just like they came in and had paid month to month to month. They came in and paid 12 months in advance, then you get 12 commissions, or you get 12 overrides on that. You see where I'm going with that? So we want to make sure that that's something that you take advantage of, and understand that sometimes it's better to be in the right place at the right time than it is to be just super smart. Okay, I'm just, you know, it don't hurt to be smart, but boy, I'll take good luck over smart any day. You know, say what? Oh, Troy, he's so lucky. Oh, because boy, that luck don't fail you when you're lucky. If you're lucky, you know, and I think that's one of the things I've been lucky all my life. You know, I've been smart all my life, but smart don't make it. Sometimes smart don't work. You need some good luck in your life, and really that's just blessings. And so I think the difficult things that I went through, I can look back at them and say, you know, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And boy, you know, because my mentality is one that I like helping people. I enjoy working with people. But I realized down the road that I can't help everybody, okay? So now I look for good quality people. And if that person is decent person, character, whatever, and sometimes they fool me or whatever, but I tried my best to be there and help them. And you know, a lot of times, like, people will ask me questions or whatever, and I'll stop and sit down and I'll talk to you, and I'll give you some information that probably you never thought about, because I have the experience and I know how to do it. And so most things I've seen before. So at any rate, guys, again, what's important that if you're part of this group right here, and when we turn on the system to automatically pay, and then people have to pay to start coming in or whatever, that does not affect you, okay? You don't have to do those things because you're grandfathered in on everything that we have, okay? And we've even taken it a step further, and we're giving you access to this rotator, okay, in advance before the 80,000 people, because right when we get ready to market to the 80,000 people, we're going to cut off people being able to get into that rotator in that manner or fashion, okay? Don't cut it off. All right, so you want to be a part of it now to get the most bang for the buck. And again, it's a win-win-win situation, because if you don't win on the rotator, you win with the postcards, because you get that many postcards, you know, for that amount of time that you paid in advance. So you don't have another payment for that many months, whatever that you decide to pay. But you got the cards that you can put to work today for you, okay? You get that many more 24-hour bonuses, all right? So that 24-hour bonus clock is a very powerful tool. You learn how to use it, and when you start bringing your people on board, you bring them in and you say, okay, guys, I want y'all in on Friday, okay? We're gonna bring 10 of y'all in, okay, on Friday. Well, or you know, whatever your number is, and they come in on Friday, and I'm saying to you, you turn a 24-hour bonus clock on, and then so boom, that's $80 on 10 people instead of 40. So you just doubled your money right there. Hell, that's half a tank of gas, and you know, not in my car, but it's half a tank of gas for some people right there. And then so every month, you know, on the 10th or whatever, then you're gonna turn on another 24-hour clock so that you can double up right there. And so that can work wonders for you, especially as your group gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're strategizing, and so you're packing them in on, okay, I got my Monday group, I got my Wednesday group, I got my Friday group or something like that. And then you're able to manage that situation in such a way that you're able to to leverage it more and make more money. So, you know, as I started off this conversation saying to you, I saw something over 4 months ago, and I recognized what I saw. I said, it's coming around again, okay? So let's start building this ark in the middle of the desert, okay? Because the flood is coming. It started to rain, guys, okay? I've seen the drops of rain coming down, and the flood is coming next, all right? And so the ark, you know, we putting the last final pieces on that song, you know, to close it up, and all of us on it. We can ride this wave, okay? We can ride this wave. I don't know how else to put it, but just mentally imagine this, that it's a wave coming, okay? You know, thousands of people, because we have something, we got something that will stop people and get their attention. And when the money shows up, that drives more people to come in because they're chasing the money. When the more people come in, the more we make, okay? Which the more we make drives more people, gets more people's attention. And I'm gonna tell you something about money. I say it all the time. You're gonna hear me out. Is that you ain't got to tell people you're making money. People know when you're making money. Okay, they know it. Okay, like, wait on. He's making some money over there. You want to know how they know? I'll tell you how they know. You talk different, okay? You act different. You walk different when you got money, okay? You're just different. You to yourself don't know you're different. To you, you look in the mirror and you're the same person. But the world know, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, you making some money, ain't you? Yeah, they know. They know. Can I borrow? You know, I got a problem over here. You know, can you help me? Whatever, you know. Say, wait a minute, hold on. How you know? Man, you can't hide that from me, man. You know what? I'm just telling you, they know when you're making money. They can smell it. You smell different. You look different. You know, you walk different. You talk different. Okay, and so that attracts people. All right, and so you can, you know, some people are good at faking it, but nothing like reality, guys. Nothing like reality. So when the money shows up, just watch and see what I'm telling you. Everybody's gonna come. Like right now, we go talk to people. They'll be running up to you. Hey man, put me down. What I got to do? Well, tell me what's up, man. How this thing work? How this gas club thing? What is it about? Well, I just tried to tell you about it 6 months ago. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to hear it or whatever. Yeah, man. But you know, come on, man. What's up? Put me down. Anyway, I'm making jokes about it because it's so funny, but it's so true. And so, you know, that's just the way it is.